Slide. That would make me a terrible Undertaker. Like, that wouldn't work, man. That wouldn't work. So I'm wearing my suit because I actually just got off work here a little bit. I got a new mortuary gig out in San Bernardino. And guys, I was just looking at the market, and the market is there, you dudes. Like seriously, there's so many people dying in fucking San Bernardino. And they're okay, like, it's okay. Like, San Bernardino is a terrible, terrible place. And to be honest, they're very proud of that fact. Like, after that shooting happened, I can guarantee you somebody woke up that next morning and said to themselves, thank God, my rent is not going to be going up next year. And they were happy. It's a point of pride for how terrible San Bernardino is. So, as a mortician, people tend to ask me, where do I stand on necrophilia? I say I don't, that's disgusting. I lie down. It is much easier in that fashion. Now, while I'm on the topic of necrophilia, I don't know if anybody knows this, but cremated remain dildos are now a thing.
Yes, that's the truth. I read
She
about
knows,
that.
she knows. Did your husband pass away? No, I'm just kidding. No, this is an actual thing now. People are doing this, and it's just like, it's for those people that just need to fill that hole in their heart, you know, just right there.
That's a real thing now.
It is, it's so real.
Take a little thing and put it inside a dildo.
Exactly, it's exactly what it is. It's like a little mini urn, but just a dildo.
We could all put two and two together.
It's insane. Like, I can't imagine the range of emotion that would come along with a purchase like that. Like when you first purchase it, it's like, well, honey, you can never make me come before, but we have the size now. I think we can have something to work with. To just a few years down the line, when you get sick of using it, it's like, I'm sorry, honey, but I'm ready to move on to the bigger, blacker, ashier model now. Yeah, so other questions I tend to get as a mortician is, how is it I do what I do? It's like, I do what I do because I have a lot of compassion and I can relate to these families. It's like, I recently lost a grandmother. And I can tell you, when I showed up to the funeral with somebody's wrong grandmother, it was an emotional moment for everybody involved. Like, I felt their fucking pain, how bad it was to suddenly lose your grandmother. Like, it was bad. It was terrible. Now, I also do what I do because morticians, they really do a lot for the community. People don't really realize how much morticians help. But like, as a mortician, I've seen a lot of dead cocks, you guys. Like, much more than I would ever be comfortable with. But, you know, like, I've seen more dead cocks than a KFC processing plant. As a mortician, I have picked up more insecure fat women than a black guy at an Adele concert, you guys. As a mortician, I've had more long-winded conversations that go nowhere with Alzheimer's patients than they will ever know. And then lastly, as a mortician, I've held more babies in my arms than hot cars in the summertime, people. That's like, that's the proper response to that joke. That's a terrible, like, it's sad. Like, I feel bad every time I say that joke because ultimately, like, I do love kids. Like, I love them because they're so much easier to work with, man. Like, they're little angels. They're little angels, dude.
Like Michael Jackson?
Not quite that in that vision. You know, we're past the necrophilia now. We don't do that now. Yeah. So, you know, it's really interesting. Like, it's a crazy line of work. Like, I've learned a lot of life lessons in my line of work. Like, what pets to choose for myself. Like dogs. Dogs will love you forever and always and after. Cats in their hand will start to eat you the moment that you die. And it's like, what the messed up part of that is, they don't go for any muscle, they don't go for any protein, anything that'll keep them sustained. No, they go for your face. They just go like right in for your face. And like, it's messed up because like the face represents all that you are as a person. The eyes, they're the windows to the soul. They're also just cat treats. Just plain old cat treats, everybody. So I want anybody who has a cat to just go home and think about that next time your cat just comes up and just so gently just bite you on your toe and you're just like, oh, Mr. Fluffy's being playful. It's like, no, he's not. He's really not, man. He's plotting your death, man. It's really sad. Now, another life lesson I learned is how to take care of the things that I hold near and dear to myself. Like, I picked up a man who crashed his plane in the side of a mountain. It's like he was shattered in so many pieces. However, I was going through his stuff, taking inventory, I saw something that gave me a glimmer of hope. And that was his phone was protected in an OtterBox, just like this, you guys. And like seriously, dude, OtterBox, it'll make it out of there, even when you don't, you guys. It's a good product. It's a good product. Yeah. You know, when I was at work the other day, I got into a minor fender bender when I was in my hearse. The guy, he tried to come out like holding his neck, right? So I just came out holding the bodies. How could you, you know? It was the ultimate trump card. Like, yeah, he had nothing on that. He immediately apologized and realized he made a mistake. You know, one of the more difficult parts of my line of work, just for the record, this is all going to be mortuary stick. This is like, I know people don't want to, they come to the bar to forget the fact that they're all going to fucking die, just drown themselves in sorrow. But no, I'm here to fucking remind you all, we're all going to die, and I smell some really good weed. Good times. All right. So one of the more difficult parts of my line of work is having a fake human emotion when it's like 3:15 in the morning. You're at a man's house. His mother just passed away. He's in a state of shock. He's on your shoulder, just crying his eyes out, and all you can think to yourself is, "Sir, can you please put some pants on for me?" It's getting so very, very awkward. Another part that's really sad is like I had a family call me the other day. They said they just had their baby pass away, and it's like I feel bad. Like I said, I really do. Like I love kids. It's really sad. Then the family comes into the funeral home in their '98 Honda Accord with just a terrible, terrible sun-beaten paint job, dripping oil everywhere. I just thought to myself, man, that baby truly is in a better place now. In a better place. I call that bit dead air. That's what I call it. Seriously, the amount of lessons that I've learned, like how much to appreciate everything. Like, I've learned not to sweat the small shit. Like really, because we only live this one life. We gotta enjoy our life because we only enjoy it while we can. Because I picked up plenty of people off the toilet, and it's always those small shits that tend to get people. So just don't sweat the small shit, you guys. Honestly, because it'll get you nowhere in life, man. Now, when I first started in the mortuary stuff, like it was a passion job for me. My day job was actually that of a pizza guy, and I had a lot of awkward moments because I would put in a lot of hours in the mortuary. I would go a few days without sleeping sometimes. And I can tell you, I would show up to the residences. Some people would be very upset. It's like, what the hell took you so long? I'm saying, I'm sorry, did you have the pizza or the dead grandmother? I'm sorry. Either way, it's because the other one's on the fritz. I apologize, I'm so sorry. It was awkward moments. And I did have something happen one time here when I was delivering pizza. Somebody recognized me. And it was so awkward because I didn't recognize them too for a second, and it took me like just a moment to recognize, remember where I recognized them from. And I just realized, oh, you just had that baby pass away, right? I was like, yeah. Weird Totals 1995. Enjoy your pizza, you guys. Okay, that's my time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mark.